are back with some Skyrim parts.
I envy you the chance to see this dragon up close.
The guards in Dragon Street say you aided the Jarl. On behalf of Whiterun, I thank you.
I know your family's honor is important to you.
I used to be an adventurer like you.
It took me weeks to... Are you feeling sick? Right then.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe two good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can leave your wife.
I want to sell something, no, buy something. But I don't know how to do.
Here's the situation. A dragon is attacking the western
Staying out of
watchtower.
trouble, kinsman.
A dragon?
Now we're in for it.
You heard right. I said a dragon. I don't much care where it came from or who sent it. What I do know is that it's made the mistake of attacking Whiterun.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
Did you know
That's a
there's some
fair
fruits
question.
that actually
None of
grow
us have
better
ever
in the
seen a
cold
dragon
weather?
before or expected to face one in battle. But we are honor-bound to fight it, even if we fail. This dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Could you call yourselves Nords if you ran from this monster?
I'm just gonna get a drink from this place, man. I feel like I need a beer. Some sorts to make me feel good.
Ulfred, patron of the great clan Battleborn. A name I'm sure you know well. Battleborn is a name out of legend, sung in the songs of old and heard in deeds of valor for 100 generations. For Clan Battleborn they cry in the mead halls, first into the fray and last to quit their ale. We've got honor, wealth, and titles too, aye, and buxom women to warm your bed on a cold Skyrim night. Now, if that don't answer your question, then no words will. Uncivilized pelt-wearing axe-draggers. It's a wonder they don't still live in a cave like those ancestors they keep boasting about.
I wanna have a quick drink just to make me feel. Look at that. Look at that. Bit of Pac-Man.
Ah, hello. Bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman.
Oh, oh nice. I can get that. Let's go. I got a lot of coins, 900 coins. I can get that. I can get that. Get any of this. Oh, that's sick. I like that. I'm gonna go two things. Okay, let me just have a look though. 500. This is 8 damage. Okay, I still got gold. Maybe I can sell some of my stuff. The stuff I don't need. I mean, probably not use you. Wait, what? I got what I need, now I can get what I want. No, I can't get that. I'm close to getting it. It's 380. I got those gems though, am I right? Where have they gone? Can I sell some of my
Thank you
gems?
very
Oh,
much
there's
for your
some
business. Hello, friend. In the... Take a look.
Oh, I could just sell that. I honestly don't want. Well, honestly, I don't need that. Yeah, I'm not gonna use that thing anyway. Mighty.
Farewell.
You know, just want to have a bit of armor. Oh, stretch. I just wanted to wash my face just to feel, you know, out of the, you know, boring place. They already went. Maybe I can catch up with them. That's there.
No signs of any dragon right now, but it sure looks like he's been. I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened, and if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere.
Okay, I gotta use this, don't I?
Spread out and look for survivors. We need to know what we're dealing with.
No, get back. It's still here somewhere. Proc, Kinneret, save us. Here he comes again.
Here he comes! Find cover and make every arrow count!
Oh god.
Come on.
Report to me, dragon.
Looks like we're having dragon meat for dinner tonight, boys. At this point, at least.
You don't stand a chance.
I'll see you. Burn!
I'm gonna go with a bow, but I've gotta be very, very precise. Wait, I don't get it. Where's my enchanted bow? 8 damage. This does 10. that too. I'm watching his health when I shoot. I hit that. I hit that. Let's go. Dragon. I killed the dragon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's go. Look at all this stuff we killed someone and now I can wear his gear. Oh my god, let me have a look. Oh my god. Wait, am I a guard now? Oh, yes. No, the arrows I was using. 8 damage, 10. I don't think I'm a guard now.
That was the hairy fight I've ever been in, and I've been in more than a few. I don't know about this
I might keep what I'm wearing on to like change my.
dragonborn business, but I'm sure glad you're with us. You
There you
better
go,
get
Max.
back to Whiterun right away. Y'all.
No, I'm gonna go my winter outfit again. Boom. Boom. Where's the gloves?
Algraf will know what happened here.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn. In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it?
Yeah.
Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber Septim himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons and steal their power. You must be one.
What do you say, Irleth? You're being awfully quiet. Come on, Irleth. Tell us. Do you believe in this Dragonborn business?
Some of you would be better off keeping quiet than flapping your gums on matters you don't know anything about.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like that, and then you're like this, and then do the one. Like this. That's a buffalo.
Here's a dead dragon, and that's something I definitely understand. Now we know we can kill them. But I don't need some mythical dragonborn. Someone who can put down a dragon is more than enough for me.
You wouldn't understand, Housecarl. You ain't a North.
I've been all across Tamriel. I've seen plenty of things just as outlandish as this. I'd advise you all to trust in the strength of your sword arm over tales and legends.
If you really are Dragonborn, like out of the old tales, you ought to be able to shout. Can you? Have you tried?
Right, no joking.
You sure took care of that dragon.
I'm
Dragonborn
taking
or
command
not,
here for the
that's
moment.
good enough. We
You
taught that
head back
dragon
to
not to
Whiterun.
mess with
Let
white.
me
Glad you're on
didn't
our
we?
side. I can't believe
They
we
say
actually
the
killed a
Dragonborn can
dragon.
shout without
Oh,
any
look at that
training,
smile,
like
that's a
Talos
cool
himself.
smile.
I'm glad you're on our side. I'm glad you're on our side.
I can't believe it. You're Dragonborn.
I'm
Have you
taking
tried to
command here
shout?
for the moment. You head back to Whiterun and let the Jarl know.
Let's go. He won't believe me, but here we go. Let's go, guys. Let's go with the dragon. Is that the dragon that, what's it? Attacked us at the beginning? I don't think it is. have to wait until the ending to kill that dragon, or maybe not. But I'm sorry. I could get rid of my text. Wait, do I have a notification?
Look, you already have been told you're not allowed here. Turn around and go back the way you came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing.
Yeah, they could.
And why shouldn't I? Just because I'm a Greymane doesn't mean I can't earn my own keep.
Life's hard enough with all these men propped. Some may call this junk. Me? I call them treasures.
Cut of steak or a tender rack of ribs.
I mean, not in a mean way, but they are just food. But that's cool, I guess. Okay.
Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Bits and baubles for trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
The weapon on the cigar.
You take care of yourself now.
No offense, but you're not looking so good. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
What? Really? Okay, that's just weird. I'm just gonna bite out. Nice like steak. That will fill me up the most. Nice. Oh no.
Good hunting.
Drink. I'm actually happy I went in there because I gotta know what Battleborn and that means. So that's good.
Good. You're finally here. The Jarl's been waiting for you.
So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that. So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you. Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice, the ability to focus your vital essence into a thume or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
You heard the summons. What else could it mean?
The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Hrongar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as he may be, I don't see any signs of him being
You've done a
this-
great service
What,
for me and my city,
Dragonborn?
Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the... I assign... I'll also note... We are honored to have you
nonsense.
as...
Stowed away. Give me a weapon, an axe. Where is it? You gave me this. Look at this.
Get away!
City,
You puffed up
Dragonborn.
ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenichi.
By Izmir, you did it! You killed the dragon.
It's just that... What are these great...
There's been talk amongst the guards that you are Dragonborn. But such a thing, surely that's not possible.
Oh, really? Wait, this game like cause I'm starving and I want to get...
The Jarl has appointed me to be your house carl. It's an honor to serve you.
I'm so angry, I can hardly stand it. Father promised
Lead the
me a
way.
new dress days ago. Now where is it?
Okay, well,
It takes a while to make a
it's
dress,
gonna follow me
Dagny.
now,
You have to
so
be
I'm gonna end
patient.
the video and go have my
But I don't want to be patient. I want a dress right now. Father promised.